Hello, welcome to Worthy Wednesday. Y'all, I have appropriately named this Worthy Wednesday. It's August. I am telling you right now, it seems like time really speeds up when everybody goes back to school, people get back in a routine. Like I was literally thinking, I was like, oh man, today's the last Wednesday of July. I'm excited about that. We'll hit August. And I was like, it's August 6th today. Correct. Catch up. Anyway, I just want to say I was replying to emails when I realized it was 6:50. What is going on in my regular life? Anyway, but welcome to Worthy Wednesday, where it currently tells me the time is 109 degrees. Y'all, it is hot here. Okay, now normally I am pretty accustomed to the heat. Like it normally doesn't bother me, but these last 4 or 5 weeks, y'all, it is hot. Do you hear me? Anyway, but I love it because what I'm not going to do is complain about the heat because I am thankful to see the sun. Obviously, the melanin is popping right now, so I am crunk about it being hot. But anyway, I just want to take a few minutes tonight because I thought about how crazy it is to think about miracles, whether it's happening every day or every other day, and then to think about that in relationship to time. Like, y'all, it's August, okay? After August, it's Christmas, okay? Corey, love Christmas, so I can cheer and clap and celebrate. And honestly, I listen to Christmas music all year long because, hello, why should I only do it from November to December? No. Also, one of my most favorite Christmas movies is White Christmas with Bing Crosby and all those people. My favorite number in there is the sister number. Duh. Y'all, me and my sister learned that whole thing, the whole routine, everything. Also, and I'm not talking about when when the two guys do it, because they're trying to get the sisters away. Anyway, I'm off track, but I'm back. Anyway, I love White Christmas. Y'all should watch it, the real one, okay? But I just really thought about how fast time goes. Also, but how slow it goes, right? Because you live day to day. You don't live in months. You don't live in years. You live day to day, but we categorize our lives in seasons like summer, spring, fall, winter, birth, elementary school, middle school, high school, college. We categorize our life as things occur, and then we start building memories with all of those things. And it's almost like you forget that every 30 days or so, a new month begins. And the only time we really recognize when something is new is in January. That's crazy to me, right? We only talk about this is a new year, a new me, a new season, a new all this stuff. We're lying, okay? If you've ever made a resolution and not kept it, you're lying, okay? Because nothing really changes from one day to the other except you have a new opportunity to be better than you were yesterday and do something that you actually dreamed of doing, right? And I think that that's part of the beauty of miracles. When you experience a miracle, it's a brand new, it's a new experience, it's a new time, it's a new day, it's everything. But we fail to recognize how fast time goes because I am categorizing my life based on experiences. I am saying that this part of my life is good or this part of my life is not so good. Sorry, something was on my eye. I saw it. This part of my life is not, it's just the light. Sorry. This part of my life is not so good because, between April and August, we had a lot of tragedy. In September, I lost my job. In May, I got fired. December, we didn't have any money to buy Christmas for the kids. We don't even think about what we're saying in relationship to time. We're just saying that this happened to me and it happened in this month. And I think it's crazy because everybody is saying we're all going to blink and we'll be at Christmas, which is true because that's exactly how fast time goes. But when you are working, like teaching causes you to be present for about 9 hours of the day. Like you literally are like, okay, the first bell rings, the kids come in, you get the routine done, you start doing the bell work, you do all the revisions of the homework, and then you start the new curriculum, and then you look up at the clock and you're like, oh my gosh, 80 minutes have already gone by. Those kids get shuffled out the door, and then a new set of students come in for the next period. And I don't even think about what time it is. I just focus on these are the things that I have to cover in these 75 minutes and 5 minutes, for them to get their stuff together and be ready to exit. And I'm just like, It's already September. It's already October. It's now fall break. It's now Thanksgiving break. It's now Christmas break. It's now spring break. Well, we have rodeo break here in Arizona. And now it's graduation. Like, we don't even think about what is happening day to day because of all the things that we assign to our lives in seasons and in moments, right? So I have learned, actually, in looking at how I did that with my own daughter, okay? Because I have been thinking about when she graduated from college again. I really sat there at the graduation reminiscing about what it was like when she was born, what it was like when she first came home, what it was like when my mom used to dress her up in this Winnie the Pooh outfit. She had the hat, the blanket, the onesie, the socks, everything. What it was like when she first learned to walk, first learned to talk, when she first went to pre-K, then she went to kindergarten. I could not help but remember all of those milestones in her life. But can I tell y'all something? This is really why I'm telling you this. I don't remember what I was doing in my life. All that time I was sitting there reminiscing. I just remember participating in her journey, right? And I have come to a place in my life, especially because I want us to be able to recognize everyday miracles, how critical it is to be present for yourself, right? It doesn't mean that I didn't enjoy my life, because I have obviously enjoyed my life and I've loved my kid and we've had a great adventure so far. But I started thinking about, I could remember all the milestones for her, every birthday party, all the things that we did, how much it costs. Spoken like a true parent. And then I began to say, wait, well, did I celebrate my birthday? What did I do? I was like, I didn't do anything. I didn't do this. I didn't do this. I just remember I was working, got a new job, did this at the airport, you know, all of these things. And I was like, how funny that I don't really have concrete memories of things that I did during the time that she was alive and all of the times that she was living and doing things. I was so focused on that I didn't even take time to appreciate and acknowledge the miracles I was receiving at that time in my life every single day, by getting to witness her grow and change and become, right? And I just realized tonight, worthy women, seriously, how shocking time must be if it could talk to us back and say, how come you're not paying attention to you? How come you're not paying attention to the things that you're getting to experience every single day, every week, every moment, every hour? It's like we almost forget about living. Y'all, have you ever thought that that is the purpose of an everyday miracle, to make you live in that day? Like, don't think about tomorrow. Don't think about next week. Don't think about next month. There's a scripture in the Bible that talks about suffice today for today. Basically, what's going to happen today is for today. What will happen tomorrow will be tomorrow. And then there's another scripture that talks about, don't take any thought for your life, you know, what you're going to eat or what you're going to drink or what you're going to do the next day. And I'm like, you know what? This is true, because we do not take time. We do not take time to be present. We don't take time to be present every single day, which gives you indication as to why you're not even witnessing miracles. It's because I'm alive today, but I'm in next week already, or I'm in next month, or I'm already packed my bags for my vacation or whatever. And I've really started to wonder, what would it be like, instead of having those moments where we're like, it's September, it's July, it's Labor Day. Like, what would our lives be like if we actually started to pay attention every single day? It's like we're walking around, you know, as robots. I mean, we're alive, we're interacting with people, we're talking, we're building relationships, we're having all these things, but are we really creating memories? Are we really being present for the people that are important in our lives? Are we being present to become, or to be available to be a miracle to somebody else? Are we sowing the right seeds for seed time and harvest, not only for ourselves, but for those that are in our realm of influence? These are the things that I started thinking about when I realized that it was August 7th. Because I really thought, oh, it was the last week of July. Like, Duh, Karee, where have you been? It's been 6 days and this is a new month. And I'm like, how many times have I looked up and thought today was the 2nd and it's the 22nd? Or I thought today was the 3rd and it's the 30th, right? How many things, worthy women, are you not being present for? Okay. I don't think anybody really wants to answer because I don't. I think if we actually took inventory of the time that we have actually been present for something, we would find that that number is relatively low compared to the things that we've actually done in our lives. I don't want to be like that. I really don't. When you are intentional about things, you really begin to take notice of the areas where you just kind of let stuff slide. You don't really pay attention to that. You don't give it any time. You don't give it any interest. You just are in the flow of doing something. And I have realized that that's not, well, it's terrible. Okay? It's just terrible, because how am I supposed to help someone else? How am I supposed to reach someone else when I don't even know what I'm doing? I can't even tell someone how it is to live in a moment that's tight or tense, or my entire identity has become a crisis, right? Or my entire identity has become a promotion or a celebration that is already finished and I need to move on so I can accept another celebration. What is it like really to know that I have not given myself wholly to something, but I've just been going through the motions and showing up, but not really having any indication of how that has affected me personally or privately? I just, honestly, you guys, I've really been thinking about that when I was like, it's August 6th? Like, duh, Karee, you've been seeing everybody post their kids. And I was like, well, in Arizona, we have kids that go to school year round. So I'm like, it's not abnormal to me for me to see that. But no, girl, it's August 6th. Only 3 more Wednesdays in this month. It doesn't even seem possible that only 3 more times and we'll be in September, right? And I'm just thinking to myself, what are we going to do, and when are we going to become more awake? Awake for your own life. It's almost like we need miracles to jumpstart our existence, but that's not the purpose of them. Miracles are performed in our life every single day, so we then can become a miracle for someone else. We can tell them, look what happened for me. Certainly a miracle God will allow to come to your life too. But I mean 6 days into this month already, like, where has the time gone in real life? And where have I put my focus? Where? I'm going to tell you, a lot of my focus has been on the temperature because it's been really hot. I'm not going to lie. It's been really hot. Even hotter than normal here for Arizona. I mean, we're hot all the time, but it's been hotter than normal here. So I'm just like, but what else have I decided to be present for? Have I only decided to be present for complaining about the weather? And in reality, I'm not really complaining because I love the sun and I'm happy to be in the heat. But I'm just like, what am I doing with my regular life? Have I created the ability for me to be present so I can see and enjoy the life that is right in front of me? Yo, it's August though, huh? So I don't want, because a lot of people are like, well, almost to the last quarter of the year, I didn't really accomplish anything, didn't really see any miracles. So, I'm just going to plan for 2026, quarter 1, get my stuff together, and then just, try again. And I'm just here to tell you, you're not going to do anything, okay? You're not. Don't even waste time thinking that you are going to do something miraculous, all puns intended, in the next 4 months if you haven't done anything miraculous in the month that you're currently in. And by that, I mean, worthy women, what is it that you can actually say, this is a miracle and I'm so happy I get to experience it? I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm happy that I am happy to be in the sun every single day. I'm fine with that. I'm happy that I can feel the sun, that I can get vitamin D. I am happy that I can experience what it's like to be outside, walking freely, without any inhibitions. I'm excited that I'm able to be outside in my right mind. See, these are miracles that we neglect because I'm not present. I'm only thinking about what I have to do and what's an obligation on my time and what's an obligation on my person. But have I been present for the moment? So I wonder if people are going to start taking it seriously when I say you can see a miracle every single day, but that's only going to occur if you're present. And not when we keep saying, it's September, it's July, it's February, right? No. It's Wednesday. And it's Worthy Wednesday at that. Y'all, I'm really excited about the rest of this month, actually, because I believe that we're going to learn some things that'll really help us. I mean, honestly, they really help me, so it works out for me either way. But if we're honest about our lives and the things that we need to take stock of, we need to start being present. Period. Start being present in your own life. Like, don't go do it for your children, your niece, your nephew, your spouse, until you've done it for yourself. You cannot pour from a cup that's empty. I'm a living witness. But it's August now. It's the 8th month, and 8th means new beginning. So I wonder if in this month you could begin to be present. And not try to give yourself 50 things to do. Just do one thing that you're fully and wholly present while you're doing it. I can't believe it's August. Let's get it. I love y'all. See you next week.